Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Emeka. I'm back with another reaction video, and I got a video that may offend a few people, but hey, I don't give a fuck, man. Look, it's my opinion. You know, you may agree or disagree, but we're talking about Frenkie de Jong. At the moment, Manchester United wants him so bad, but he doesn't want to go. Barcelona wants to get rid of him to get Bernardo Silva, but he still doesn't want to go. He loves it in Barcelona. He signed a contract to play there for a few years, and he signed that contract to be paid a certain amount. To some people, it was a bad contract, but that's what he was presented. For Barcelona to sign him, you know, they agreed, you know, on player side, and he agreed to be paid however amount. It was okay for the first year, I guess. I don't know. But all of a sudden, Barcelona not doing too well financially. They want him to take a pay cut or leave just so they could get somebody else. I don't agree with that personally. This is why, right? Listen to my example, right? Imagine you're working at a grocery store, right? You're getting paid $12 an hour. And I'm going to say this, say what I have to say before I even react to the video. I don't know if they're agreeing with Barcelona or not. But imagine you're working at a grocery store. They're paying you $12 an hour. That's enough to pay your bills and all of that and all of that. The business starts to not do too well, or the grocery store not doing too well financially. They ask you, hey, can you take a pay cut? You know, we're not doing too well. I think I could just afford to pay you $9 an hour. How would you feel? I get it. He's getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, a week, but still, he signed to get paid this amount. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? That's just what I think. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments, but we're going to go ahead and react to this video, man. I'm done with the rambling. Let's see what lower your salary be. See what I'm saying? That's not necessary. And this is exactly what they were kind of doing to Pogba. It's not his fault that Manchester paid that much for Pogba. It's not his fault that he was getting paid that much by Manchester United. So why is it that, you get what I'm saying? Why is it that, you know, he gets attacked for how much he got paid for and how much, it just doesn't make sense.
The Dutchman is living his worst days as a Barcelona player.
I would stay in Barcelona.
A financial solution
Get paid.
to register their new signings for La Liga, and de Jong was targeted as one of the responsibilities. Why on earth is Barcelona treating Frenkie de Jong so awfully?
Facts.
La Liga will start next weekend, and Barcelona will face Rayo Vallecano at the Camp Nou Stadium. But just hours away from the first match, the Blaugrana's new signings are still unavailable. Spanish Federation hasn't accepted the CULE's financial presentation, as it happened last year when Lionel Messi finally left the club.
Sad moment.
As it stands, neither Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, Franck Kessié, Andreas Christensen, and Jules Koundé will be able to play next Saturday. Apart from the new signings, the Catalan team needs the green light to register Ousmane Dembele and Sergio Roberto's contract renewals. Doesn't look good for Laporta and the board, right? The Blaugrana president needed to find an explanation and found a scapegoat in the team, Frenkie de Jong.
Frenkie de Jong.
Frenkie de Jong signed a new deal with Barcelona's old board before Laporta's assumption. The new contract made the Dutch the highest-earning player in the team. 2 years later, Frenkie isn't only the best-paid footballer, but he's also owed an additional $17 million in unpaid wages.
Nah, you see what I'm saying? That's just not fair. That is not fair. You agreed to something. You got to get paid.
This is why Laporta considers that de Jong's contract could be the primary problem for La Liga to accept Barcelona's new signings. Far from solving this issue with friendly conversations, media reports indicate that the Blaugranas could take legal action against all parties involved in the deal, including de Jong. Evidence of criminality was the term used to describe the argument that the new board would allege. Laporta's idea is for the player to annul the deal and revert to previous terms. This, of course, hasn't been accepted by de Jong's agents, simply because Barcelona was the one who offered the contract.
Hey, they offered to pay him that much. But hey,
the player has two options: rip up his current contract or leave. By this point, Barcelona's terrible financial situation isn't a secret. As it happened last season, some of the players were asked to reduce their salaries in order to help the club. And, once again, Gerard Piqué agreed to renegotiate the terms of his contract. The same would happen in the next few days with Sergio Busquets, while Ter Stegen and Longley also signed similar contracts to reduce the club's wage bill, according to The Sun. These salary cuts piles more pressure on De Jong, as his teammates are resigning money to help the club. The Dutch player has every right to claim for the money that Barcelona owes to him, but choosing to stay in the club and maintain his current contract could not only create a bad environment for him towards the board, but also with other players. De Jong's agents, Ali Dursun and Hassan Chetankaya, met with Barcelona's executives last week, and some speculated with a happy new chapter, but they reached no agreement and pushed for the midfielder to be paid what monies he is owed. FC Barcelona is currently close to reaching a deal with investment group GDA Luma, property of Gabriel de Alba, who's also the owner of Cirque du Soleil. GDA would buy 24.5% of Barca Studios for 100 million euros.
Damn.
A similar agreement was reached days ago with Socios.com in Barcelona's latest attempt to find some...
I know some Barcelona fans are not going to agree with this, but... And my dad is a Barcelona fan, so I've heard him say all this, say what all these Barcelona supporters say, but it still confuses me how they were able to afford the players. Someone explained that in the comments a while ago, but they can afford to buy all these players, these stars. I can't wait to, and I love Barcelona. That's my second favorite team, but they can afford to buy all these players, but not afford to pay their own players.
Some air in an exhausting situation. This alliance was supposed to guarantee financial stability for the Catalans, and therefore make La Liga approve Barcelona's numbers. But what does this have to do with De Jong? Contrary to what the board expected, the Spanish Federation didn't give the green light to Barcelona, so the club still needs to reduce its financial outgoings. Frenkie's current contract ties him to Barcelona until the end of the 25-26 season, which represents a financial problem for the club in short and long term. If the player chooses not to renegotiate his contract, Barcelona would be determined to let him go. De Jong was heavily linked with Manchester United and Erik ten Hag in the past few weeks, although his former Ajax boss instructed to remain patient on the deal. Chelsea also appeared as a possibility in the last days, as new owner Todd Boehly is ready to steal his rival team's #1 target. The player must now make a tough decision. Will he rip up his current contract?
Nope. Stay your ass there. Make that money, brother.
Reasons why Barcelona is treating Frenkie de Jong so awfully. Should he continue his career with another team? Is Laporta right to threaten de Jong with legal action against him? Let us know in the comments. While Barcelona struggles to register their new signings in the Spanish Federation, fans are really excited with what the team can do this season. Check out the Cule's incredible starting 11 for the upcoming season, with Lewandowski and a spectacular attack.
Man, next season they are going to be insane. But hey, I've said what I've had to say, man. Frenkie, I hope you stay. If you're not staying, come to Manchester United, baby. But if you do stay, make that bread, man. Yeah, you signed the contract. They offered you the contract. You didn't ask for that. They offered it to you. So make that money, brother. All right. I mean, hey, again, let me know what you have to say or what you think about what my opinions are about this whole situation. Catch you guys in the next video. Love you guys as always. Peace.